Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and I'm coming to you today from Universal Studios, Florida for what they're calling Premium Scream Night. They're saying it's a limited event that's going to include food, non-alcoholic drinks, access to the houses, and specifically pulsed entry to the houses so you get to see everything. I'm going to show you what I can, but we're going to be going through today. They priced this pretty high, like $350, but they say it's a limited admission event. People are coming in now to kind of get in line and get going, but we're going to get in line and get going. Again, it was priced about $350 per person, and it's just a one-time thing, but essentially it looks like it's going to be a lot less crowds than there would normally be for an event like this. Crossing my fingers. So come along as we try the Premium Scream Night here at Horror Nights, the first preview night per se of 2024. So here we are a half an hour before opening outside the gates. You see there's plenty of room, but again, this is $350 a head here. But you see it doesn't go back that far. Again, if you were here on a normal Horror Nights night, this would be backed up beyond the ticket booths, around the corner, and everything like that, even you'll see. But you'll see right now it's relatively tame, relatively quiet, plenty of room overall. There's probably about 15 people in front of us in line. Again, opens at 6:30. It is 5:59 and 15 seconds. I'm going to show you as much as I can today of what's going on inside. I think we're going to, I hope everyone else doesn't do this too, we're going to go check out the food first, because we have a very limited crowd, and this is open from 6:30 p.m. until 2 a.m. So that's, God, that's a lot of hours. 7.5 hours? Yeah, 7.5 hours there. So we've got a lot of time to explore and see what this has to offer. We'll get to see some of the characters out in the scare zones in the light, and then we'll go back around and see them in the dark. I'm bringing you as much as I can of this event, so stay tuned. Opening in less than a half an hour time. Well, less than a half an hour time from right now. Less than a half hour now, right away from the opening of the first publicly accessible night of Halloween Horror Nights 2024. So about 30 seconds after I did that last clip, they actually opened up. So we're getting ready to scan our tickets in. We're going to show you some of this in the light, show you some of the food options, show you some of this in the dark. So people are getting lanyards as they're coming in. I'll show you the lanyard and everything once we get it inside.
Give us your fear. we not? Oh, of course. Once the tortured souls ourselves, now the torturers. Oh, real just. Now come, we beckon you all to the place where horror lives and reigns supreme. But which type of horror shall?
All right, so we are through. We've got our credentials here, and this is the food and beverage information. If you want to scan and know what's included early here, you can scan that food and beverage information. If you were kind of wondering what was going on, looking for my person I came with, yep, they got the characters out here in the front. We're not in any scare zone yet, but I think we will be soon. You can see almost everyone that's coming in is in already. It's kind of crazy that all the lines are gone, and literally like, yeah, almost everyone that's coming in is in. And they're doing the standard. They're doing the standard scare around with everyone. But yeah, if you want to see what food or anything's included, no one knows. There we go. The chainsaw guys are a lot scarier once the lights go off. Once the lights go off, the chainsaw guys, oh okay, are a lot scarier than during the day. All right, let's jump on in. So what I find funny, I don't know if you can read this, the wait time board just says special event for everything. And I want to thank those of you. I'm not a theme park vlogger normally, but I've had 3 people come up and say, hey, we love you, No Pants. And I was like, what? The most random thing in the world. We love you, No. I'm like, how? I'm not a theme park person, not a theme park vlogger. But I'm looking for my friend who I came with, who's totally disappeared. But let's go ahead, we'll walk through some of the scare zones while it's still light outside, and we can see what's going on. Again, only selected attractions are open during this event, so you've got Minion Mayhem's closed, the Villain Con's closed. They've got just a few little things that are open during the event here. So, there used to be a scare zone right here between the 2 Minions attractions, but I think they moved it back to a Renaissance Festival scare zone that's back in the New York area. Let's go check that out. All right, so we are over here at the Ghostbusters food thing. We got $32.98 in stuff for free. We got the Slimer corn dog, the frozen death chill, and the Stay Puft s'mores. And that's $32.98. That is 10% of the way to 10% of the way to the ticket cost. What did yours total to? What's $32.98?
29.
Ah, is that one included, or you paid for that?
Yeah, that's a free drink.
That's a free drink.
Yeah,
oh.
it's non-alcoholic.
You just order it from there?
No, from the guy who he didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go get that as well, real quick. But yeah, $32.98 right there. So yeah, I got the frozen death chill drink too. There's very loud things going on behind me, but this is like a $9 or so drink, so I'm gonna add that to my total. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, that's good. And then also got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man there. There's been a little extra crispy toasted, and the corn dog. Again, all included. So that $3.50 looks a lot better when it's all included. Well, that's the first place you want to go if you're going to go to an event like this. It's the most popular food venue. So that's by far the most popular food venue right there. So that's kind of sort of where you want to go, is that popular food venue. They've only got Marshmallow Man. They don't have the corn dog ready yet. She said to come back for the corn dog in just a minute's time. She has my receipt and everything like that, so she should be able to grab that for me. I'm looking if the corn dogs are coming out. That's the frozen chill, the dessert corn dog. But so far, this drink's pretty cool. And you'll see we've got a Renaissance Fair themed scare zone right here, which is a little crazy. It's like a randomly Renaissance Fair themed scare zone. You'll see right here. And it is dead. Dead. This is ye The old torture fair. You got the king and everyone else. Oh, someone's in the torture room. Oh, nice. Nice. They're in the torture box. It's like the chokey. Let's go ahead. We'll walk around this in a little bit, but let's go see. Let's try our corn dog while we're at it. So this is the savory side of the corn dog, not the sweet side. It's got Fritos on the outside of it. And literally there's a guy in a braking wheel. Guy in the stocks. This is crazy how quiet it is here. You'll see. But again, tonight it looks like all food and beverage, other than alcohol, they're just zeroing out checks. Ooh. Oh, we got a torture box. We're gonna torture someone. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh my. The old Run Fest. It does feel quite appropriate to be having a corn dog at the old Run Fest. But, they didn't hurt her teeth. They didn't put him in the stocks and everything. And, yeah, that was a night. It was not having that good of a night. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna try my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but I'm gonna go see if I can get my other corn dog right now, because this corn dog has gone green with envy. All right, to answer your question, in anticipation of this event, I did not have breakfast, lunch, or dinner today. Well, this is kind of lunch and dinner. We've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I don't even know how I'm gonna put this down. I'll take a bite of it. Let's see. Let's see. Take a picture of him real quick before we destroy him. This is the headline thing of the event, is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man right here. On a graham cracker. Real Hershey's bar too. Not good. And I got marshmallow over me. But that's a good one. Again, the Renaissance Festival still going on out here. Ye Old Torture Fair 2024. But we've got one more thing to try before we move on. And it's the weird blue cheesecake corn dog thing. See how that is. Let's take a picture of it. It's got glitter in it, so you know it'll revisit us in 18 hours or so. It's got glitter, it's got bugles, and it's dipped in chocolate and caramel and everything. Oh wow. I don't understand the bugles. I don't get the bugles at all. Oh wow. I've got some blue cheesecake. I need 2 hands to finish this. So I'm gonna stop recording with you for a moment. So another unique part of this event, I got marshmallow all over me. It's called the Tribute Store. And we can walk through, and this is where they sell all the merchandise. And they have these year round, but they've made this tribute store kind of set up like a haunted house. Opened yesterday, I believe. So this is built by the same people who built the haunted houses. Nice thing is though, you can film in here. We're gonna definitely check out some houses. Those are open until 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what they got here. Ooh, air conditioning. It's what they got here. I don't think I need to switch to low light mode. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they had it so that you could actually buy and put your face on things. That's Earl the Squirrel, award-winning coffee beans, and these are all just people who paid to have their picture somewhere in the store. Kind of a random thing. Good air conditioning though. So we're going to continue on. Yeah, this is very much. I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. Very much designed like a Horror Nights house. HHN. There's probably a lot of Easter eggs in here I'm missing. I have not been to Horror Nights for like 5 years. I've just been watching people on the internet for 5 years, dude. There's like a tribute store photo op. This is the official mascot, Lil Boo. I think they sell these. Yeah, it looks like they sell them. Nonetheless, this is a store, so I would expect for them to sell these things. You go through the mouth. This is always kind of the same layout, but completely different theming. So you go down the hall and there's 2 more rooms. At least normally there are. Oh look, they even have a Loungefly bag that's made specifically for Halloween Horror Nights. This is where they normally have the pictures that people pay to put here. Now it's just graffiti! Graffiti! Now, these drinks are under merchandise, so they're not included, so we're gonna go outside and get something for food and beverage.
Considered merchandise
Yeah.
in a store, not technically.
So yeah.
But for the first time, we had caramel instead of like cookie wall, so like that's different,
Oh, wow.
which was really cool. Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, that food there is considered merchandise, so it's not included. And then there's like a subway station here. Looks like it's from Disaster. And they've even got some smells in here. It's a real haunted house looking, smelling smells. I'm sorry you can't smell the smells. Is this a Chucky popcorn bucket? No. It's a Chucky something. No. One of them's making noise. One of them's making noise. And then the thing about the tribute store is always at the exit, there's something right outside after the exit, but you can see they have like a full subway car in here. And they've got an evil spirit up here. An evil, I don't know, that's Ghostbusters or something like that. They got one of those guys. And the exit's always got, there's always one last gag. Normally. No last gag at the exit. Wow. Curator were here. Curator was here. I guess that's where the curator was. So wet floor sign, and use only credit card if you are purchasing all 4 designs for $20. So you can buy little coins there, and then you get right out, right there. But I think the main food we wanted to get was all that Ghostbuster stuff. That's what was super unique. I'm gonna go try and get a drink or something real quick, and go check out more of the scare zones in the light. So I'm gonna go check out the scare zones in the light. I know that's weird, but I want to show you more of what's going on in them. They're a lot scarier in the dark, but I want to show them to you in the light. So yeah, let's walk around real quick and say, oh look, got a different, slightly different cast of characters out here now that's rotated through in the light. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah, very different cast of characters from like 10 minutes ago when we were out here. Which is kind of crazy that it changes that quick. But it totally does and totally seems to. There's the king and queen. And there's the Renaissance Festival. I think they can come up after me. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the whole cast is has changed out here. and the characters are completely different. I think that's the cool thing. Is that, yeah, not only has it changed out in the last like 10, 15 minutes, but the characters are different. Kind of strange. We got a witch. Ye old witch. Oh! Ye old witch tried to almost get me. I'm going to show you all these in the daylight first, while I can. So I'm going to walk around, see these scare zones in the daylight. This is the end of the Renaissance Festival one. You can see right there. Whoa. We're near the end of the Renaissance Festival. Well, we got a Black Plague person. We didn't actually see the torture goods, because of course they've got torture goods. And there's an exit for something down this alley, which I think is a food stuff. So before that sells out, we should go see that food stuff. But it's kind of weird how all the characters are changing per se. Look, she's got her head wide open. Kind of a cool little setup. I'm going to see what food is around the other side of that, even though after all that sweets, I'm in a little bit of a diabetic coma here. Just saying. So I was going to do some scare zones in the light, and I got stopped by corn chowder and baked beans, because I need something savory, because I feel like Wilford Brimley. I feel like I got the diabetes. So we got the corn chowder. Again, I'm adding these to my running total. I did not get a receipt for these, but there was like an open check for $400 when I went to get these. I have a picture of what they cost. These are like $8 or $9 each. Corn chowder. Oh, that's good. It's in an alleyway in New York. And they got shrimp on top. The corn chowder is good, I have to say. Very good corn chowder. But yeah, the shrimp on top were cold. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. And we're gonna get some baked beans. And I think we're gonna go check out the Ghostbusters house, which I'll let you know how that is. I forgot to try the baked beans. It's got, looks like, what the hell is this? Mashed potatoes on the bottom? That's what happens when you don't read the description. Yeah, it's baked beans on top of mashed potatoes. I don't know about that one. But also remember that water and all non-alcoholic drinks are included. This is weird. We're in Coke world. Shouldn't this be Dasani? Shouldn't this water be Dasani?
No, they've never
done Dasani bottled water?
They don't have the water contract is not.
Oh, the water contract's not with Coke. That's strange. They got H2O plus, pH balanced to H2O. Cool, and I got a root beer. And that's the total. We've already got a 25-minute wait on Ghostbusters here. We're not gonna do that because it's already a 25-minute wait. I know there's blood-curdling screams in the background. We're not even dark yet. It's 7:05, so we're a half an hour into the actual event, or 1 hour into when we really got in. I think we're gonna head back a little bit deeper and then come back and hit Ghostbusters later. All right, so Ghostbusters was a bit of a cluster up there, but this one is a Major Sweets Candy Factory. It says 5-minute wait there. That should be a good one to go check out. It's a candy factory. Looks like Meats from back in the day. I did not like Meats back in the day, but there's definitely the top of a candy factory. So yeah, Major Sweets Candy Factory. Now they should be. I'll let you know after if they're pulsing you through the house or not. Meaning they're not having a conga line, but you're going one group at a time through the house. So I'm gonna wait for the rest of my party. We'll see if there's a facade out front, as you can see. I'm sure there'll be a facade out front, but I gotta tuck in my bag and everything like that. Yeah, they are actually pulsing people through the house. So they're pulsing.
Major Sweets Candy! Flip your lids, kids!
So they're not. It's not a conga line like normal. They're pulsing people through, so you see all the scares. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's the facade for that right here. We're really close to the facade. Right, that was an interesting haunted house. very much like Meets back in the day, kind of the humorous haunted house, and somehow we've exited into The Purge. So this is The Purge, all emergency services. Oh look, and Megan's over here too. Well, we got good light. We've got a Megan. We got a Megan. We got a black phone. We got all that from Blumhouse. So, a little Megan. There's a little black phone. There we go. Ooh. Nothing on the other side of them, I don't think. There are other stairs. No, those are just stairs for them to get up there. But yeah, little Megan, little black phone. That's a little kid from Black Phone. Let's see what else we got. There's a Purger. Oh, more Blumhouse stuff up here. We got the baby. And we got one of the founding fathers here from the NFFA. Yeah. That's one of the founding fathers. He's saluting my captain's hat. He knows where it's at. He knows we're part of the murder squad. And they got a long line here for some kind of snacks. It looks like the candy apples, whatever everybody's getting. The passion apple, which is caramel mousse with an apple filling and streusel cake. I'll have to try those later. I got frozen peanut butter cup with candy eyeball, African lentil. I don't know about that lentil one. But the other ones at least look somewhat interesting there. But you can see the lines are a lot longer for the food than they are for the actual houses. Is kind of sort of amusing. The food lines are that much bigger than the house lines. We're gonna go check out some other scare zones and I'll let you know what's up. So that's another cool thing. We have the Fanta bar here, which is all sponsored by Fanta this year, and you can get any mocktails for free. Yeah, we're not drinking tonight because I'm not giving Universal any more money. I want to get my money out of it. So I mean, this is like an $8 mocktail. Mainly fruit juices. It's literally $7.23. This event goes till 2 o'clock in the morning, so we got to pace ourselves. But yeah, it's nice that you've got it all kind of inclusive.
I hope.
No crowds, no waiting. It's very simple, easy. This park is empty. I think this is a one and done for Universal because I don't think they sold enough tickets, or maybe they do it at less of a price next year. But I mean, you start working out the parking, you start working out the food, the drinks, the express, and everything like that. We just walked into that last house in 30 seconds, so hopefully that continues for the remainder of the evening. You know what the real question is all the stuff in Harry Potter Land included too? Can I get a frozen butterbeer? That's what I really want to know. Just can I get myself a frozen butterbeer? A friend was reminding me that this is where the Death Eaters are too, but I don't think the Death Eaters... Oh, there's a Death Eater. He was reminding me this is where the Death Eaters are, and look, a Death Eater shows up. And a lady Death Eater. That looks like a lady Death Eater. Yeah, they're here. It ain't too early for them, or maybe they're just coming out. This is the first set of Death Eaters of the night. It could have been the first Death Eater set of the night.
I don't know.
Oh wow, they can actually do things? Their wands work? Wow, that was actually pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that their wands actually work. Or they've got some other control mechanism there that they're able to do special effects with and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on there. He's looking for Harry Potter or something. I think that's what's going on. That Death Eater be looking for Harry Potter. But I think we should be able to get like a frozen butterbeer for free here. I think. Let's jump in line and we can see, but I don't know if they have frozen here. I genuinely don't know if they have frozen in this stall. Let's see real quick. Yeah. The Death Eaters are back here. Ghostbusters, we walked away with the 25 minutes. Now everything's sitting at 5 to 10 minutes. Essentially a walk-on. Again, the concerning thing was that nothing in Harry Potter Land is included, and that differs from how they do the Universal Informer meetup, to the Orlando Informer meetup. The sun's starting to come down. We might catch another scare zone or two in the light, but they've got some different booths here. Again, anything that's not alcoholic outside. We learned of Harry Potter Land, they asked me for $10 when I ordered my frozen butterbeer. But anything outside of the Harry Potter Land, so that's a bar. And then here's food over here. Looks like all the icy machines are broken. And it looks like that stall's closed anyway. See, there's quite a long line here to get some food. The barbecue turkey wing, pumpkin guts, goblin pie, ghoul juice. Probably catch this later, but they do have a line right there for all the different food items there that are available. All right, so while we're passing by, it seems like the little Simpsons food court thing's open. I don't know what's really open that you can get here, but there are some food. I mean, look at this. It's a proverbial ghost town, but I guess if you wanted to, you could get some pizza or a crusty burger. Hello, just looking around.
Okay. So can I get a open right now is the Luigi pizza and the crusty burger, okay?
Okay, Luigi pizza and the crusty burger. We've got the curly fries. All right, we got a burger just to try it. See how it is. All right, so we got a crusty burger. Let's give it a try there. Got some curly fries. They wanted to give me more curly fries. I said no. The burger, I just got the tomato and cheese all in my mouth. Because the cheese is liquid. They aren't really honoring even what's on the signs in front of this place. I'm really questioning whether they can run this thing themselves. But for now, I have a Joker cheese on the mouth. Looks like they've got birthday party eats and treats. That's kind of included there. They're just handing out bottles of water there. Let's see what's available here. Looks like burgers and ice cream and cheeseburgers and all that kind of stuff like that. But what we're gonna do, I want to, before the sun goes down, I want to take a walk through the other scare zones real quick. So these are in pretty quick succession, a lot of the scare zones. I will bring you through here later when it's darker, but before I turn on low light mode on the camera, where you lose a lot of the quality and stuff like that, let's walk through the last three scare zones. We saw the Purge, we saw the Renaissance Festival one, but let's go ahead and let's see what's going on here before it gets much darker. It looks like zombies. Uh-oh. Zombies with noisemakers. Oh, look at that guy. And farmers.
Someone drops out there.
More zombies. Let's see what else we got. Again, I'll show you these later when it's scarier. I still got hours left here. Oh, good God. Oh, she's missing an arm. Someone probably ate it. Uh-oh. She got a head. Little crow. They're trying to get that airboat started. That's a Florida man problem. And she's got her rats. Oh, there he is. And we got one person that's a little undead. He's hiding back there, trying to get someone. I saw him. This is like a Deathwater Bayou kind of thing. A little bit of a Deathwater bayou situation going on there. Again, it's about to get much darker, so I do want to walk through these last two scare zones. So we're going to call that the Florida Man scare zone, what we just walked through there. And then we got a scare zone here. Again, these scare zones get scarier and harder to film at night, but I do want to show you just how quiet it is here. Look how quiet it is here. You could literally bowl down this street. You know, we're finding limitation after limitation in what we can and can't eat and drink because they don't know how to run their own event. It does look like Mel's Dine is open. It's kind of funny. There must be a little switch back there. Lets them turn off the R and the V and turn it into Dine. So let's see. We've got two more scare zones. This is the I don't know what this looks like to me. We don't have a map or anything, so I'm just kind of making up names as I go. Let's see. This is... Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Oh, their eyes light up at night. They definitely have light up eyes. I'm not sure what we're summoning here. This guy looks a little scary. Uh-oh. They're singing copywritten music! Oh, there. Doesn't look that scary. It's a clone of her. Not sure what they are. There's definitely a parade float right here that exists for some reason. Yay, parade float. Scary Mardi Gras? Not sure what we're going with here. Scary Mardi Gras. Yeah. Scary Mardi Gras. With a Demogorgon. I guess Stranger Things is here this year. Oh, there's the Goblin King. Oh, that person, not a fan. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like someone went to Joann Fabrics and bought a bunch of crap for that scare zone. I don't see anything that amazing. Now, we are circling back around to the scare zone that was at the opening. And that'll be the last of the scare zones. And then we've seen them all in the light. We'll turn around and we'll do some separate stuff with them in the dark. But let's look at the scare zones in the light. Let's take a look in the dark. It is kind of funny yeah, you know what? Let's just walk through and see most of them, other than Blumhouse. We'll walk through and see them in their current, more corruptible state. Look at this, these guys are just sitting here having a coffee break. Gonna cut off her leg for fun. Global warming. There's literally a horde of chainsaw people just waiting right here. But what's interesting is if we're looking at the entrance, you're gonna see that the entrance has like nobody. Oh look, there went the chainsaw guy with no chain on their chainsaws. I don't run away from chainsaws and have no chains on them. Look at all the people coming in right now. God damn, the masses of people coming in to the park right now is incredible. I say that in the most joking way possible. Is that the masses of people? We're not running away. So you see, here they are. These are the aliens hanging out there.
Not to worry, my power
Sounds like they're live.
Every single person in this
Sounds like they're live.
They're
They're talking live. But you'll see, this is the entry gate before it's even dark. 8 p.m. So 2 hours-ish in. So we still have 6 hours left here. But at 8 p.m., that is the entry gate. And you'll see there's some people kind of hanging out and seeing what's going on.
If you think you're
But you'll see, this is the main entrance right there.
away! Smart boy!
They're all like aliens.
Oh, how excellent. A solo.
Heyo.
How perfect. We shall break your mind and your body.
Oh, they're talking to me. I guess they were alive. They said, a solo. We shall break your mind and your body. And these scary people are literally just waiting for something to do. I've never seen it this dead. it's empty. Literally that the scare actors are just waiting for something to do. There we go. They're dying for something to do. Someone to scare, something to do. All right. I think it's time to go ahead and jump into the monstrous monsters of Latin America. 5-minute wait, which means we should be able to walk back in. I'll show you the front of the house if I can. It's a little scary. I'm literally the only person in this queue, and they're cycling around the trains on the Rip Ride Rockit empty. I went on that ride once in my life. That was more than enough for me. More than enough. This house doesn't seem to have a facade because it's an indoor house. The ones that have facades are the ones that are out in the back in the sprung tent area. So I believe this is their monster house for this year. But again, they are Latin American monsters, it seems. So El Monsters and La Monstros, La Monstrana. So yeah, this is actually, we're in the queue of Rip Ride Rockit. That's where this line is going through. And these are the ones that are actually in sound stages. And I think we're legitimately, yeah, we're just walking directly in. That's a little bit crazy. But that's what it seems to be. Or there's actually a bunch of back and forth in that soundstage to keep you from getting too hot. I like it. I did confirm that this year many of the houses have an indoor line, so you don't have to worry about getting too hot. So yeah, a lot of the houses, they're taking a section of the house and they said it's global warming, indoor line, not worry about it being too hot, but this is right in, so I'm gonna turn off my camera and jump in there. Pretty cool. We'll just go up, we won't go over anywhere. That's where they actually do the makeup for everyone. That's kind of cool. So that Monsters house was an interesting house. The Latin American monsters, there were a lot of stilt walkers in that house, which made it really cool. They just come down at you and stuff like that. There was a nice scare at the end, not giving anything away, but lots of stilt work, like people standing on top of things going on that house. You'll see this is the busiest I've seen the park so far, and it's practically nothing. You'll see all the food stalls are getting a little bit of a line, but all the the popcorn stalls are open, and all that. If you want popcorn, if you want drinks, you can definitely get it. Again, these are things that are not costing them that much money to produce and sell. They're still selling the alcohol, which is an insane markup. They're making good money on alcohol. You got Twisted Taters, you've got the Twilight Tavern, which has eats and treats. Oh, that smelled like fish and chips. That's what it is. It's fish and chips. So you can get fish and chips. You can get a Twisted Tater with either sour cream and chives, garlic parmesan, or seasoning salt. And yeah, they're selling alcohol over there. What are the two houses I've done so far? We did the candy one, and then I did the monster one. So I think we're gonna go do Ghostbusters now. But yeah, this place is dead. Guess that's what happens when you charge for a premium event. This is delivering, other than the Harry Potter land not being included. It's been good so far. And the food and stuff. But we're gonna go check out Ghostbusters now, I think. And now we're going to what is probably the headline house of this event. It's the Ghostbusters house. Again, all we've really heard is more fan service than scary. And it's very cold. I think they're tapping into the liquid nitrogen line from Mummy in order to use some of the Frozen Empire effects. If you know anything about Ghostbusters, it's cold. Now these are the ones that are inside of sound stages up here. So you got them inside sound stages. Pretty much you got sound stages here. You've got one weird one that we already went through. That's the candy house. That's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And the rest are in tents sprung in the back. So let's go check out Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Again, these ones up here in the front don't really have facades that I can show you, like things out front. But the ones in the back will have things that I can show you. The sun is finally setting, and you see that that white line right up there? Right there. That's where the train goes between the two parks. So that's where the Hogwarts Express moves between the two different parks right there. And I think the 15 minutes is just what it's going to take to walk in, because there's no functional line. The only person in line in front of me is Bill. So, no functional line whatsoever here. Great night to go to Horror Nights. I swear. You know, even if you get express, you'll have a line other nights. There's nobody here. So yeah, I might have seemed depressed 45 minutes ago when I couldn't get my frozen butterbeer. But elsewise, yeah. I think I need to disclaim that you can't get anything in Harry Potter Land. We already knew you couldn't get alcohol, but everything else, including all their branded stuff, the Marshmallow Man, all that stuff, has been included so far. Pretty cool. We were coming across our first line for the night, but seems just to be a gaggle of employees standing around. There's a bit of a line for whatever that is over there, but again, it's doesn't look that insane. Whatever that line is.
I like your hat.
Thank you. Whatever that line's got a little bit of a line. This one's got, this is Ghostbusters, stage 23, and you'll see what this line would be conga lining through in about 30 seconds in a normal operation night. This might be a 4 or 5 minute wait because they're putting through about 5 people at a time, so you see every single effect. Yes, it is getting darker now, so we have switched to low light mode, so you see a little bit more, but I'd say, again, normal times, this is about a minute. Yeah, it's probably be 5 or 6 minutes as they pulse the people through the line. We just did the Ghostbusters one, and there's something like incredible in the middle of it, that they've changed the temperature of the room, and you can actually see like the firehouse freeze over, which is really cool. But that room is probably 30 degrees cooler than the rest of everything. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe they just put a bunch of air conditioning units or something inside of there. I had some subscribers that know me from the cruise ship stuff. Again, I'm not normally a theme park vlogger, but hey, when I go to Universal, you might as well write off your theme park visits too, right? Or when you go to Orlando. Did Disney yesterday, Horror Nights today again. You look how quiet this is. These streets are never, ever this quiet. We're gonna jump to the right through some of the houses that are closer to the entrance to the park, coming up this way. Then we'll go back and we'll do all the sprung houses, the tent houses in the back of the park. Again, we saw that Insidious thing, and this is the Insidious house. I'm not really sure what Insidious is about, to be honest with you, but it's a 5 minute wait, which means to start walking there, it's gonna get us into Insidious. So let's go ahead. Oh, not Insidious, it's a quiet place. Sorry, it's a quiet place, which I know nothing about. But
Have fun, don't make any noise.
thank you. Oh, we don't make any noise because we're going to a quiet place. I get it. Guess it have fun, don't make any noise. Hee hee. Right, so now we're in the, I think the longest line we've been in the whole time. This is, yeah, again, this is like a 3 minute line. If it's conga line, we're just going in around the corner. But if it's a longa line, then it's a little bit longer. You can see, so they have all this through. They're not going through these lines, and they're pulsing. They're going about 5 people through at a time every 30 seconds or so, instead of just a direct conga line of people. Right, so I just got out of a quiet place. What? Yeah. So yeah, it's basically Alien, but on land, not in space. That's what I think from that line. I don't know anything or much about a quiet place, but again, that's what's calling out to me, like Alien, Ridley Scott Alien, but in space. That's what they all look like. There's one really cool scene that there were like 3 things going on all at once. So 3 different things going on all at once, but elsewise, very much a alien on Earth and not alien in space kind of thing. All right, so I'm headed to do the Monsters of Latin America house again. Already did this one. This is the one with everybody on stilts. My friend who I'm with didn't do it. It's all in the same section of the park as Ghostbusters, A Quiet Place, the Monsters of Latin America. All 3 of them exit in the same exact place because they are the ones that are in these forward sound stages here. So this is the one that has the nice air-conditioned queue. Not that we're actually going to need it. It's posted at a 5 minute. which will probably be a walk on, and yes, they're running these roller coasters still practically empty. So again, these are sound stages that used to be used, before Horror Nights. They would film TV shows and movies in here. Now, you'd think we're going to the house, but no, this is just the air-conditioned line up here, which is nice. Yeah, so that's the second time I went through that Monsters of Latin America house, and I actually liked it better the second time. I was able to appreciate the details a little more, kind of knew where the scares were coming from. So, it's kind of like the rewatchability of a TV show. The re-rideability of that house is pretty good. I'm sure we're going to do Ghostbusters again before the end of the night and some of the other ones, but we're going to try. We've gotten 4 out of 6 done so far. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6. 4 out of 10. We have 6 more to go. I think we're trying to get a first ride on everything. And then we'll go back and redo them. Yeah, so now it's 9 o'clock at night. Exactly. Should be 2.5 hours into this event, a little bit more, and we're going into Triplets of Terror. So this is a 10-minute wait.
Party.
Thank you. Someone said enjoy the birthday party. So I guess this is a birthday party? Maybe they're making fun of something I'm wearing, but they literally said enjoy the birthday party. This is actually really cool. You see this stage right here? Well, it's not a stage anymore. This is a stage where they used to do a Ghostbusters show. This is where a little guy you might know, Wayne Brady, used to perform on this stage here. The guy from, what's his name? From Whose Line Is It Anyway? That's the Wayne Brady Ghostbusters stage. That's what it's known for. But that's called the Triple something. Triple Terror. Yeah, I think this is Triple Terror. And they kept saying, enjoy the birthday party. I believe this is an original house, not based on any property. We had Insidious, which is I think the next one we're doing, A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, but this is Triplets of Terror, Triple Terror, completely original, it seems. So, welcome Universal, welcome to Horror Nights 33. So that's the year we're at. We're at Horror Nights 33. We're jumping into one of these back sound stages. We did the close-up sound stages, now we're doing the further away ones. It says this is a 10-minute wait. Triplets of Terror. We're gonna jump in. I'll let you know how it is when we get out. Stay tuned. Oh, what? Triplets of Terror. I think that's house number 5. So we're halfway done now. I really liked that house. That was a really cute little house, yes. My Fred who I'm with said, of course you're gonna like the house with the podcast in the middle. It's about triplets that were going around and murdering people. There was a huge amount of actors in that house, because almost every scene that had a murder had all 3 people committing the murder. Yes, some of them were static figures, but in most of the rooms, there were 3 murderers in there. That's my favorite house so far. Just had a lot of action in it. Really well done. There was a girl wearing a bunny rabbit mask, a guy with a big beard with his mouth sticking out, and like kind of a normal looking one of the triplets. I think that was an original house, meaning it didn't come from any existing property. But I gotta say, out of the first half so far, Ghostbusters was fan service. Honestly, that Triplets of Terror, that's a damn good house. I think, there is, we did look, there is actually a Universal Monsters house that's in the back of the house. So they have the Hispanic monsters, or the Monsters of Latin America, which was the people on the stilts, but they do have an actual Universal Monsters house in the back, in the section of the park that we've not yet gone to yet. Again, it's 9:15 p.m. We got one more house to do up here, and then we're gonna go back over the falls. So we're gonna jump to the last house up here in the front, which I'm pretty sure is the Insidious house. Again, you've got the Renaissance Fair going on back here. Oh yeah, and now Insidious has dropped down. That was a 15-minute wait. Now it's dropped down to a 10-minute wait. I am not an Insidious fan per se. Can't really tell you that I know anything about Insidious, but hell, go check it out. We're back by the Ghostbusters Wayne Brady stage, because these houses, with the exception of the Sweets one, Meat Sweets, first one we did, they are very much packed together, very closely in a bunch. After this one in our transit, I think we're gonna pick up some food too. Because remember, one of the benefits is there's practically no lines And other than Harry Potter Land, you can eat what you want. Yeah, Insidious. I'll tell you what I didn't like about that. We just did that house. I don't know any of the background, any of the backline story. The one thing I do know is for some reason there were a lot of hallways that were mannequins, and then 1 or 2 of those mannequins were real people. And that's the one thing that gets me. That's the one thing I don't like. The other thing I don't like is you can't pull it off tonight, but it's the ones that they put people in line with you. Like they'll slip in front of you and stuff like that, and they'll grab them out looking like they're members of the thing. But the other thing I really don't like are mannequins. That, you know, you got a room with like 10 mannequins in it, and one or 2 of them happen to be real people. That messes with me. But you know, they say that's the scariest house. I don't think that's the scariest house. I mean, we've done 6 so far. I think overall the best one is the murder triplets. I really think overall scariest, best, all that is the murder triplet house. But we're gonna head back towards the houses in the back now. Let's see what's going on there. So we saw the Renaissance Fair scare zone earlier in the night. Earlier in the day. Let's take a look at what it looks like at night now. This is supposed to be a Renaissance festival. Watch your step. We got one of the squires. Uh-oh. She looks like she got some issues. Ooh. There's the king and queen. Right there. That's the people bowing to the king and queen.
She's so beautiful.
Aww.
She's costumer.
Aww. That's the king. King and queen together. And their handiwork. No more. Nice. Looks like we found like the Jack the Clown of this year, which is this person here wearing a microphone. Uh-oh. There we go. The bishop. Oh, they just did a hanging over here. Isn't that special? But you'll see, again, we've got the executioner. Just a little hanging right there. Very nice. But yeah, that is basically the queen of the event. A little bit more there. Oh no. Help. So yeah, here's a little bit more of the old torture wheel. This was spinning earlier. I don't know why it's not now. But totally was spinning earlier. Oh.
I don't want to die.
He's gonna die.
He's gonna die. Ooh. Nice little torture fair right there. Very nice. So let's take a look at night at the Blumhouse scare zone now. So there's a lot of fog coming out. There's a purge, I would assume. A little bit more purge. Nice. And then we got our roving characters here. Again, this is a fraction of the normal crowd that's going to be here, because we're here on the premium scare night. So there's a purger. That's a Happy Death Day, I believe. Yeah, Happy Death Day. There we go. Almost got me. Another purger. Purger! Lady America with her baseball bat. And then we've got a scary security guard. got Megan. There's no hordes of Megans this year. No hordes of dancing Megans. Just one Megan on a stage, continually doing action here. And she can come up. Oh. Trigger a button. Black phone. Ah. And then the guy who's trying to escape black phone right here. Trying to use the black phone on the wall right there and escape. No, we're not going to touch the black phone. I'm just going to give you a perspective of the Blumhouse section of the park right here. In the dark. We saw it earlier not in the dark, and now we're seeing, when we saw the light, now we're seeing the dark with the scariest guy right there. He's almost a meme. It's Mr. Security Guard. He's just standing there. I don't know who he's running down. I'm fat too, but I'm not standing out in the scare zone. Now, if you remember when you were here earlier, there was a huge line here, and now there's like no line here. So let's grab something. They've got a sour cherry lemonade with boba. Oh, I think we can get that. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get one of those. He's like, yeah. Oh. What's that one? What is that one you're making? What is that one that you're making? Is on the menu there?
Sour cherry lemonade.
Oh, that's the sour cherry lemonade? Do you order from you or? Oh, you order from her? Pick it up there. Perfect. All right. Let's go grab one of those sour cherry lemonades. Can I just get a sour cherry lemonade? Thank you. Excuse me. All right, she just said, come on over here. Thank you very much. Ooh, sour cherry lemonade. Scary person. Person with the magic wand that's just waving people through. There's no crowds tonight. It's easy for you. Tomorrow's gonna start the disaster, isn't it? Yeah. Tonight they're just giving out free drinks. Well, I mean, you already paid for them. They're not practically free. Did you get a sour cherry lemonade, Bill?
What's that?
That sour cherry lemonade, they're free.
Oh.
I don't know, you wanna see if it's any good and you can go grab one? I haven't tasted it yet. They're just grabbable right over there, are they awful? And the little food booth, the little food cart.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got Bobo in there.
Yeah, but has a weird aftertaste to me. I'm good.
Oh yeah, it does. Has like an aspartame aftertaste. I do want to go ahead and ride Escape from Gringotts because that closes. So if I fit still. That one's pretty forgiving if I remember. Gringotts is the most forgiving of the Potter rides, correct?
Probably. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go try and ride Escape from Gringotts now. I'll take.
No, the Hogwarts Express is the most
Yes.
forgiving.
But of the restrictive ones. Of the restrictive ones. So remember again, the one real big negative we have so far is that they've just excluded the Harry Potter stuff from the food and drink you can get. Which is a little annoying. But we're gonna go ride Escape from. Oh, see you guys in the Gringotts Bank. So this is another benefit of coming out, even during horror nights. This has a huge line during the day, but during horror nights, this is the Escape from Gringotts, and you can see all the little goblins and everything like that. We'll see even a goblin, and Gary Gensler. The financial channel. I'm going to make financial jokes. He's the chief goblin, so might as well make a Gary Gensler joke while we can. I don't think they're going to be doing the whole photo thing here, like they normally do, but I think they normally take your photo and all this craziness, but this closes at 11 o'clock, so it's 10 o'clock, right? 9:50 right now, so we're going to go ahead and go on this ride before it closes. Look at our elevator. It's so full. Got room for activities. It shows you. There's 6 people total in here? 6 people total in here. We're going to get back to the houses in a minute, but Might as well do some of the other activities that are around here. I just want to close this land early, I think, for maintenance. That's why they close it when they do. Down at the park station. It's a motion floor right here, bouncing up and down.
Be sure to pick up a pair of safety goggles.
Oh, safety goggles? You mean 3D glasses? So now we've got two back here, Eternal Bloodlines and Goblins Feast. I apologize, the mic's off for a second, but let's give these a shot. Mic is back on. These are two original houses. I mean, not based on any properties. I think this Goblins Feast is a one-off, and Eternal Bloodlines is part of Universal Monsters. So Frankenstein, Dracula, all those like that. Also really funny. Fanta's one of the main sponsors of the event. You can't get a Fanta. You can't get a Fanta. We're able to get Cokes included, but you can't get. Oh yeah, yeah. Sounds like there's a fun house on the right. So yeah, this is weird that you can't get a Fanta. You want you to pay for a Fanta, but you can get a Coke, no problem. And I'm blue because of these blue lights up here. Dabba dee, dabba die. So these two houses are right next to each other, so I can just get rid of one and go into the other. Nobody wants to go to Goblins. There's two back here. One is Monsters, one is Goblins. They're trying to pimp the Goblins because Monster got a line. Monster got a great big old line. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I mean, it's nowhere near what the lines will probably be starting tomorrow. But you see these lines, unlike the ones in the front, they don't have a building. So they're not air conditioned. They don't seem to have a big, they seem like two brand new buildings. These are the brand new sprung buildings they have for this year. Don't have much decoration out front or anything like that. Oh, it looked like there was a line. Goblins had a line. Monsters has no line. Benefit of the preview night, what do they call it? Halloween Horror Nights Advanced Screen Preview Night. Eternal Bloodlines, Monsters, maybe 45-second line. Goblins, don't know what's going on there. Goblins is extremely backed up right now. But we're gonna jump into this one. You see, a couple seconds time, I'm gonna catch back up with my party. This is Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. They seem to be conga lining people through it now. No, they're not. Let me catch back up with my party. Just a sign in the front that says Eternal Bloodline. That Universal Monsters house was the DEI, the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion house. They had a lot of Lady Van Helsing, Bride of Frankenstein. Everyone was at least. it was Frankenstein was dead. There was a couple Wolfmans, but it was pretty much just female Van Helsing and Bride of Frankenstein. That's what you pretty much had there. And the good news is it looks like the lines have swapped, and now the Goblin House has practically no line on it. So we're gonna go to the Goblin House now, which is cycling in, and then we would have done both the Universal Monsters and the Goblin House in pretty much record time. Probably grabbing one more house before we go see the Nightmare Fuel Show, which is at 11. Then we can grab some more houses. We're getting them done pretty quick tonight while having some food and some drinks that are not Fanta and food and drinks that are not from Harry Potter Land. Kind of strange, but we are getting through these things very, very quickly this evening. Yeah, so that Goblins Feast, it's a funny house more than a scary house. I will say, at the beginning, the Goblins, I was getting very much Baby Yoda and Yoda vibes. Then they changed a little bit more to like Troll Under a Bridge Goblin. And the first few goblins in there, like, oh, is that Yoda? Is that Baby Yoda? The child? Grogu? But yeah, then it changed to like Troll Under the Bridge. But it started looking like some Baby Yoda goblin crap there, up in here. And then eventually wound up being a little less like that overall. We're gonna go to the Nightmare Fuel Show now, and then we're going to go do the remaining houses. I think we got 3 houses left. Yeah, we got 3 houses left, so we got them all done. And we're definitely going to go back and redo Ghostbusters a few times. And I want to do the one with the triplets again. That's the best one still so far. I think the triplet one is the best one so far. Just saying, I've not read any reviews or anything on any of this. Tonight's the first public night. Some people got with cast member nights that were media, but giving you my review so far, the triplets one's the best one so far. 3 more left to go though. So we'll have to see. We're gonna go see Nightmare Fuel, and then we're going to go check out 3 more houses and check 2 of the scare zones on our way back to Ghostbusters. We're gonna check how those are in the dark. So we got 3 more houses that are over by the kids' land after the show. So the show should end about 11:30. Start at 11 and about 11:30. One of the nice things, they do have restrooms out here that you can use, because those kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We're behind the Men in Black building right here. So from behind the Men in Black building, they got some bathrooms that you can use. Let's see if I can show you a little bit of Nightmare Fuel when we get going. Right, so now we're gonna see Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. Whatever this is. It is. There's going to be a lot of copyrighted music I can already hear, so I'm probably not going to show you anything from it, but yeah, Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. I'm not going to lie, that was kind of meh. Might have a clip. My buddy might have taken a clip and can insert it, but yeah, it's just people gyrating around, overstimulation, a little bit of magic here and there, but nothing great. So Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. If you're here and you're trying to see all the houses and stuff, I would go ahead and skip this show. But yeah, we're gonna go. We got another 2.5 hours to redo houses. So we've got 3 more houses to do, and then we're definitely gonna go redo Ghostbusters. I want to go redo the one with the triplets. Those were really good houses. So, but for right now, there's another house over here, Sinister Cinema, which is supposed to be one of the funny houses, right over here by Men in Black, which is a ride that's also open, but I've done it many times, so I see no real need to do it. But we're gonna run over here, Sinister Cinema, then 2 more houses, and we got them all done. Should we get it done in the next hour, and then we can take the next hour and a half after that to redo some houses. So we're gonna Nightmare Fuel show, not great, but we're headed to Sinister Cinema, which might be the laughable house of this year, the funny house of this year. We shall see. Probably only have a 5-minute wait. Yes. You gotta love that. Standby entrance. 5 minutes. Sinister Cinema, spelled with not a C, but an S. Let's see how this house actually is. I'll show you if there's a cool facade out front. I must correct myself. This is not Sinister Cinema. This is Sinister Cinema 2. And I think Sinister Cinema 1 had the usher in it. It was one of the usher of Halloween Horror Nights of fame was in Sinister Cinema 1. I think we're going to walk through movies and movie theaters and things of that sort. In these sprung tents, there's 3 sprung tents in the back, plus those 2 new buildings that we went through. Yeah, oh look, there we go. There's a nice little introduction stage right here. I don't know if this is literally right where you get in. Well, I'll keep you on for a second, just in case. But this looks like the entrance. Yeah, this is the entrance right here, but you can see they've got it all ready for the normal nights. But yeah, this is like a drive-through movie cinema right here. We're waiting probably 2-3 minutes to get in there, but they got 2 old cars, drive-through movie theater. Kind of a cool little setup right here at Sinister Cinema. So their feature presentation. This one is actually tied. It just said the convenience stand is run by Major Sweets Candy Factory, and we were in Major. Oh, that's a video is meant for audiences 18 and over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But yeah, you see they got nice little setup there. They got smoke coming out there. But yeah, the convenience store is provided by Mr. Sweet's Candy Factory, which was a house we were in earlier today. I think we are almost there, and it's just very, very smoky. You can't see a couple feet in front of you as they keep injecting with smoke. So I think we're going in. And so let's see. We're about 8 people from in, but this is smoking up like crazy. That was Slaughter Cinema 2. It's beautiful. It's literally the theme in that house changes every 20 seconds. That is #1 so far, followed by the Triplets. Just the scenic design, the scares, everything. That house is amazing. Perfection. Probably one of the best houses I've ever seen. Just put together so well. Funny. Thank you. There was a whole section in the middle in a strip club with mummies. I'm trying to remember there's all these different movies. You hit them 20 seconds at a time. You'd have stripping mummies. You'd have, oh God. But yeah, there was a Mardi Gras killer. There was the Killer Clauses with the Santa and Mrs. Claus killing people. It's just absurd. The Borg, but not the real Borg. It was like cyborg something. That house is amazing. That house is just so well done. It's amazing, I have to say. Mwah. Says Slaughter Cinema 2. Oh, and there was Jaws in there. Forgot to say. There was a big old ugly shark. It's hard to even remember everything in there. Murderous Santa. That house. Definitely gonna have to do that house again. They had a zombie hunting cowboy. Yeah, that's the winner right there. So far, we got 2 left. That's the winner so far. So that Slaughter Cinema was so nice. We did it twice. I mean, some of the other ones we couldn't remember was like Cowboy Bounty Hunter, Zombie Bounty Hunter. There's a cyborg zombies, the Kringle one. And the amazing thing is, each room had 2 different scares. So we saw 2 different scares through our round-throughs. Like there were 2 different murders in some of the rooms, and we saw the murders at different times. It was really friggin' awesome. But now we're gonna try and get the barbecue turkey wing.
Want to hang out right there for your...
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just they gotta glaze it.
They gotta glaze the wing. I'm gonna get a wing as well.
Okay, all right.
Look at what the other options even were. Butternut squash, zucchini noodles, vegan butter. No, look at that. That looks nice.
What would you like?
Deliciousness. So yeah, this is all included here.
Goblin pie?
And I've got my other leg. One for Bill, one for me. Oh, look at that. That is a turkey wing. For shame, or for glory. The size of that turkey wing. That is massive. I'm gonna taste it. I'll let you know how that turkey wing tastes. I'm gonna get a little light real quick. There we go. Look at that. Turkey wing. They still got the good food stuff in stock. It's good. All right, so we've got our last house to do, just slightly after midnight. We've been taking our time here though, and we've done some houses a few times over. This is supposedly the worst one. I've done 0 research. I opened my YouTube this morning. It was all about Horror Nights. People's thoughts on it from the team member previews, and I said, not today, Satan. But this is called the Museum of Deadly Exhibits. And you see there's a museum bus that crashed and everything like that. They've got their deadly exhibits.
This fall,
excuse me, just catch up. Thank you.
The Rotting Stone from West
So we got right there.
The Rotting Stone has been the center of horrific stories for centuries. It is believed.
Yeah, this has been rated kind of bad, supposedly, according to my friend who's seen the ratings. Let's see how the Museum of Deadly Exhibits turns out, and whether it's the worst, like a lot of people are supposedly saying it is. I'm hearing this third party. Let's see. All right, so it definitely does live up to its reputation, I would say, as the worst house. There was one redeeming quality. There were wallpaper people. Literally all it was was security guards in different levels of being dead. It was like Paul Bart Mall Cop or Night at the Museum, and all the security guards were getting attacked. There was a magic stone that made no sense. Yeah, that was a thing. We'll just go with that was a thing. The Museum of the Undead, Unnatural, whatever's. Probably the worst house. Probably definitely the worst house. But we're gonna go back. We've done them all now, all 10. We're gonna go see if we can find some pizza fries, because pizza fries are the way to go. We're gonna go through 2 more scare zones that you've seen, 2 or 3 more scare zones that you've seen during the day, and then we're gonna go back and check out some of the houses in the front. Nothing in the back really impressed me that much. I will tell you, since it's after midnight or 12:19, we got about an hour and a half left here. As long as you're in line by 2 for a house, you're good to go. That also holds true if, you know, the line is 2 hours or whatever. Remember, what slows down the lines here is always express. But we're gonna go see if the pizza fries place is open. I did ask a question to my friend. I'm like, why are these games open here? The Simpsons ride is not open, but the games are. And he said all they need is 1 person an hour to play the game, and that pays for the salary of the people that are working the game. So, you know, they make money if 2 people an hour play. We did see someone playing Help Santa's little helper there. But you'll see they're out here hawking, trying to
Wow. Too freaky tonight to get your soul eased.
Uh-oh.
So make sure to play some games and win some prizes here.
We don't need prizes.
Guys, so garbage at rapping, guys. Don't listen to it at all.
Oh, wow. I like the cats around the microphone making fun of each other. That's pretty funny. I'm going to do that during the day.
More entertaining than the other show.
I mean, yes. It is more entertaining than Nightmare Fuel. Them riffing with each other. But we're going to go see if we can find us some pizza fries. I don't know if you're going to go try and get a milkshake again.
You said you didn't.
And I actually want to try. I'm actually going to buy something here because I've been told that Dufftoberfest is a good beer. And Dufftoberfest is on tap now. So I'm actually going to buy something at this event, which is just a thing of Dufftoberfest if they have it, which is the Oktoberfest beer, because I don't actually have an annual pass to this park. So this is my one time to try it. So if they got Dufftoberfest, and I'll even buy one for my buddy. We'll see if they got 2. Hey, look, we hit the mother load here. We got corn dog. We didn't even know they had it. Corn dog, pretzel, cheese sauce. The squishies are included here, but we did get a Dufftoberfest beer because this is probably my one time for this year into Universal. Because I have a Disney annual pass, but not a Universal one. So they got right here. And yeah, corn dog, yeah. And that Oktoberfest, let's see if it's any good. Cheese sauce is free. Ices are free. Yeah, it's good. This is the, what is this, the goodie bag?
Bloody goodie bag. Crispy
Bloody goodie bag. Where's, there's a crispy chicken chunk. Ooh, ooh, a little spicy. I actually like it.
Asian spice.
Uh-huh, sweet chili. That's actually good. That's the first, like, savory item that I can recommend. It's not a huge portion for the amount they're charging.
Good one.
We also have a say cheeseburger and a slasher sweet sampler, the bubblegum mousse balloon, funfetti cupcake, chocolate cheesecake cone. Yeah. So yeah, you literally just at this event.
Okay.
This event, you literally just go up, tell them what you want, they give it to you. They've just just decided to skip the register, skip all inventory, say, screw that shit. Slaughter Cinema 2 specialty drinks you got there. So Slaughter Cinema 2 has its own, my favorite house has its own cocktails. Kind of cool. That's the Cary Drive-In. That's actually cute. They made their own Cary Drive-In here on the left.
Yeah.
For Slaughter Cinema 2. But I do want to check out the Pizza Fries location, and then we're going to walk through some scare zones and go kill 4 houses real quick. 3, 4 houses. We'll see what we can get to before 2. But there are no houses this year over by ET. There used to be all back here, but then they opened Shrek Swamp. They've even blocked off access to Shrek Swamp because I think so many people are used to going back there. Ooh, what do they got? Classic pizza fries and vegan pizza fries. There are 2 options. Which do you think we're going with? I'm gonna get the vegan. No, I'm not getting the vegan option. God damn it. Gonna get some classic pizza fries. Gotta finish this beer. In a typical no pants fashion, I'm gonna chug it. Because why? Because this is the way. This is the DreamWorks Imagination Cafe. It used to be called just Random Ass Red Cafe in Woody Woodpecker Land. I don't know if they have any pizza fries ready. Looks like it might be a little bit more of a pain in the ass than it's worth to grab them pizza fries. But yeah, you can get as many of those $6.50 ices as you want there, which is cool. Ooh. I don't know if I really want to wait for this. I'm thinking, I'm pretty full. You're pretty full? Are you pretty full? Are we gonna get pizza fries? No, I'm pretty full.
Okay. I mean, that's up to you. Is there a wait or something?
Yeah, it looks like there's a wait for them. Oh wait, unless they're just ready. Maybe they're just making love over there. Do you have pizza fries ready? Pizza fries? Do you have them ready? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
She's the boss, Captain. Captain.
She's the boss.
Boss, Captain.
I don't want to be the boss.
You've been forced into the position of the boss.
No, I like register. I like guest interaction. I don't want to be boss. Boss doesn't get guest interaction.
Also,
I agree.
Captain,
Remember to take these fries.
ask Elle about her new tattoo. It's awesome.
Darker here than in one of the haunted houses, but I did get me some pizza fries, and no, not the vegan version. Sorry for those of you who are like, Richie's gonna get the vegan version of pizza fries. No, he's not. These are a Halloween Horror Nights staple. It's something they only have during Horror Nights, correct? Not during the day?
I don't know the answer, but I think so. I haven't seen them.
If you ask, like, what's the traditional?
Twisted taters and pizza fries.
Twisted taters and pizza fries. Yeah, we started with a marshmallow man and a Korean corn dog and a corn dog with bugles and cheesecake inside of it. God, 6-7 hours ago. But the most traditional Horror Nights thing. Pizza fries. They're like $12 and included. I'll take it. All right, all right, y'all. We're about to go through the Florida Man Scare Zone, also known as the area around Screamageddon. That's my friend said. We're gonna see Florida Man, Florida Man, Florida Man, and more Florida Man. So, Florida Man Scare Zone. This is where they used to cover the trees with pumpkins and stuff, but they don't anymore. Florida Man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a lot more characters than there are normal people walking around here. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Saw that earlier in the day. Now it's in the dark. Well, that person's eating something delicious. What they got? Ooh, something nice. That airboat won't start though. Oh, it's because there's a human in it. That's Cletus. That's Cletus's brother Metis. Let's go ahead and continue. Huh? No, we almost made it out of the Florida Man and Woman Scare Zone. It's very dark. I swear the number of characters that have saluted me. Also, another thing that's important is they do have all the freestyle machines set to free. So I just finished my beer. no, it's not set to free. Little set to free in the front. Well, they fucked that one up, Ron. Let's just get some water in the beer cup. So basically, I'm refilling with Bud Light. Yep. All right. Oh, El Muerto del Monstrous. What they got over here? Oh, let's see. This is the, oh God. Tostadas. Heart beef tostadas. Yeah, that looks like vegan food. Yeah.
Yes.
That's not food. That's what food eats. Thank you. All they have left is the vegan food. All right, let's continue down and let's go on a parade. Now, this was not scary at all during the day. But let's check out this parade route. Hopefully, I don't have to remove all my narration because of copyrighted music, but it does sound like there's a lot of copyrighted music. So if you do, if you don't hear anything here and it's been muted, it's not me, it's YouTube getting angry at me. But who knows? Yeah, we're passing by Mel's Die-In, which again is also included in this premium Scream night. So, you know, I didn't think I was gonna get pizza fries. I have probably had about 6,000 calories today, but I got my Bud Light with me now. Let's jump to this next scare zone. I thought the eyes were glowing earlier in the day. I don't see them glowing now. But yeah, it's amazing how there's practically nobody here. Significantly more characters than there are customers. There we go. Oh, nice. Uh-oh, that's Metalhead. Hey, Metalhead. I think they're having like an initiation here. That's what I'm going with, initiation. That one's a little too short. Yeah! Oh, nice. That guy's a little creepy. Oh, and there's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And there's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark right there. Nice. On a parade float that they decided not to use anymore. She's gonna take my soul. These are all like parade characters that are coming out of nowhere. They'll see themselves on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, it's the Pope. Hey, Pope. And then we got the guy who really needs a good orthodontist. Mr. Teats too much. And look, we got a nice little human sacrifice portal there. And everything like that. Kind of a nice little setup for a human sacrifice. Looks like they went to Joann Fabrics and just bought the weirdest fabrics they could. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's there. They're there. Who knows? See, the nice thing is, Stoop Kid can't leave their stoop. They can't go outside of this little area, I don't think. So, Stoop Kid is afraid to leave their stoop. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head back through the area. We saw it during the day. We haven't seen it at night, which is where the people with the chainsaws are chasing nobody around. Oh look, and the Queen's coming back out. We saw the Queen earlier. The Queen was walking around. She was the one that talked about my captain's hat. These are the two characters that are actually speaking at the event. So you see the Queen and her king. We'll see if we can catch up. We actually saw them over in the Renaissance Festival area, but I guess these are, for lack of a better word, the icons of the event. I don't mean to be screaming at you, but there's a bunch of guys that are about to come with chainsaws. I know there's no chain on the chainsaws, so oh, almost got me, but not really. Yeah, they're just kind of looking around for things to do here. Our chainsaw brethren. So I think they're about to go up to the top. Those are the ones that said, "Oh, you're all alone" to me earlier. But what we're gonna do is we've already done this house here twice. There's Mr. Chainsaw. There's another Mr. Chainsaw. There's a lot of Mr. Chainsaws around. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do Ghostbusters again. We're gonna do Insidious again. We're gonna do the, it's just chainsaws o'clock. We're gonna do Ghostbusters, gonna do Insidious, gonna do the Triplets, and I'm gonna do Mr. Sweets again. Before we head out, we've got, let's see what time it is, probably an hour left. It's 12:54. So we have slightly more than an hour and 5 minutes remaining to do all those houses. I do not think anything's gonna dethrone Slaughter Cinema 2 as my #1 house. I could be wrong, but I don't think anything's gonna dethrone Slaughter Cinema 2. Nor do I think anything's gonna dethrone the Triplets from #2. Ghostbusters probably #3. So I'm not a fan of Insidious or Quiet Place or those other things like that. So those are not things I'm generally interested in seeing, if that makes sense. So I'm going to not be going on that ride, Rip, Ride, and Rocket. I've rode that ride once and done, one time and finished. So I'm gonna head over to Ghostbusters likely. Check that out. So stay tuned, I'll give you thoughts on a second walkthrough of Ghostbusters as soon as I do it. Oh yeah, it's currently 1:06 a.m. We're jumping into Ghostbusters. No line, no waiting, and they're pulsing. So we're not conga lining in, that's the important thing. We're just going in. Gotta tell ya, our second run through of Ghostbusters was actually a lot better. I was able to take in a lot more cinematically what was going on with Ghostbusters. The fish and chips, that's what that one is. I was able to take in cinematically what more was going on with the Ghostbusters, which worked really well. I'm gonna grab a bottle of water here again. Remember, you can get anything that you want there. Ghostbusters is vying between spot 2 and 3 for me right now. So 2 and 3, 2 and 3, we shall see. It's 1:18 a.m. and we are in line waiting to do Insidious, which everybody says is the scariest house. I'll be honest with you, I'll probably put Insidious at #4, but still battling for #2 is between Ghostbusters and the Triplets. So one is going #3, one is going #2. We already know what's #10, so I gotta figure out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gotta get those in order to present you at the end an ultimate list. Not there yet. We're still battling the first 4. We have the loser, so we gotta arrange 5 in the middle. But we have the loser, we're battling the first 4, and then we'll figure out where the other ones go in the middle. Actually, I really do like that Sweets one. Might have to give that one more go and see. It might break into the top 4. I have the first 3 for sure. #4 will either be this or the Sweets one. We saw the Sweets one. It's in just a tent that had a lot of light leakage, so we saw it before sundown. That was the first house we actually did. Is the Mr. Sweets, which reminds me of Mr. Meats, and they're connected. The lure is connected to the Slaughter Cinema, so that could be #3. Ghostbusters is 2, 3. It's confusing. That could be #4. The cinema, Ghostbusters, and the Triplets are fighting it out 2 and 3. Kind of cool. I'm just going to show you this for a second. This is just a big door that you enter into the Insidious house in, down a long hallway. They're pulsing people through right here. We can see that big red door.
Let my voice be your
That is where you enter the Insidious house. Long hallway to get in there. Weird how this kind of surges. That place that we had a line at last time, a few minutes ago, there's no line now. We're going into the Triplet Killers, which I think uses the most amount of actors in any house, because there's multiple scenes that have 3 people in them. So I think it uses the most amount of actors, but I could also be batshit crazy. And there's a couple static figures and stuff like that, but this is a strong contender for #2 between this and Ghostbusters, in my opinion. Not that it matters, but we'll see. Strong contender for #2, the Triplets, the Triple Killers. Jump in and let you know. All right, so I counted the Triplets house. That was 19 live actors in the Triplets house. I am going to run back and do the Mr. Sweets one more time, if I can do that. I love that because the only horror house, I'm late enough in the video I can tell you, the only horror house I ever peed myself in, was called Leave It to Cleaver. And it was really cool because it ended up in a butcher shop. It's about how they were carving and killing people. And it ended up in a butcher shop, and then I got run after by a pig with a chainsaw when I left the butcher shop. It's one of those that left you, oh, it's over, and they got you once more. That was Leave It to Cleaver, years and years and years ago. And it seems like this Sweets thing is kind of the spiritual successor to that, tied in with Slaughter Cinema and all that. I will tell you, second walkthrough of Ghostbusters, second walkthrough of the Triple Killers. I'll get the real names when I rank them in a little bit. I'm gonna give the win to Ghostbusters. So I'm gonna give that number 2. Triple Killers, number 3. Still Slaughter Cinema with the Jaws and everything like that. I'm giving that number 1. But we gotta fight for 5, and we know the worst one is the museum. Again, this is my own list. So I'm gonna walk through that, and I'll wrap it up. We've got 18 minutes left in the event. Let's get one more house in. You know what? We're gonna take a quick walk again through my favorite scare zone. Love this scare zone so much. You got the torture going on there. You got the king. You got the queen. You got the chokey right there. And you can see it is literally dead here. Oh look, they're killing someone. They're layering them down. Oh no. Bring them back up. The king is loving it. The king is totally loving that murder. We got, look at this. I think it's literally only actors left here. This is insane. It is 1:43 a.m. Closes at 2. Yeah. No, there's one other set of normal people. But elsewise, help him out of his cage. No. Evil queen. Yes. Wench. No. More evil. No! It's thinned out a little lot of it. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully grab one more, run at the candy shop. Oh, there we go. He wants my head. We can see they're over here having fun at Torture Goods. Really just playing with themselves. There's our Torture Goods man. There's the wench. And we got a couple more down here. There's not really an end to this. Ah, the plague doctor here for and we got, all right, we got one more person. It's like Merlin is just out here on his own, rocking out with his beard out. Come on, Merlin, rock out with your beard out. The wizard. There's the wizard. I mean, we're not in the Harry Potter section of the park, so it's not that kind of wizard. But we got one more house to hit up, I think. We got 15 minutes. Maybe we'll hit up Ghostbusters once more on the way out. I'm not sure. It is so nice to be here without the crowds. I mean, every other time I've ever come, these streets are packed. Here, nothing. So we're gonna jump to, this is a house, it's the only house that we really did before sundown. We just happened to walk by it. It happened to have no line. These houses right at opening always get kind of busy and stuff like that. This house goes through the queue of an attraction that shut down a while ago. You can hear the black phone ringing. This is the house for the Candyman can, the Gene Wilder house. What is he called again? Something Sweets, Mr. Sweets. I think it's gonna fall right in the middle of the pack. I really loved it. And then we had some ones better than this. This is a Major Sweets Candy Factory. 5-minute wait. We did see this with a little bit of light leak earlier. It's the only one that's not in a permanent structure or sprung tent. It's actually like built with plywood and stuff. It's right back there in a little plywood box. Let's pour one out for family though. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see, you can see the facade of the house right there. We'll show you the facade. We're walking through the Fast and Furious warehouse right now. Again, I'll show you the facade. We'll go through it. We just might get in Ghostbusters again before we finish here. Ghostbusters is my very strong number 2. So I think we'll get in Ghostbusters one more time, but you can see here's family. We're gonna go ahead and get some candy. Then we'll walk through that scare zone one more time, and hopefully before 2, we'll get to Ghostbusters. I'm just gonna show you the facade. That's the facade. And I'm going through alone. See you on the other side. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good run through that house. Ooh. Might have brought it up to number 3. I was in there alone. I mean alone. Like they were just waiting for me. Like, just so you see how empty all this is. You've got that guy from The Purge. You got Megan still doing her thing. We're gonna take a Megan selfie real quick before Megan, oh, hold on. Before Megan goes by. There we go. Megan selfie. We got the black phone guy. He's a little scary. We're gonna try and hit Ghostbusters one more time. Ghostbusters, not my favorite, but I have to say, it's the IP to see this year. I got 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can make it to Ghostbusters one more time. But let's recap here. God, number 1 is gonna be Slaughter Cinema. Number 2, Ghostbusters. Ooh. Number 3, I had a really good run through this one. Ooh. Number 3 is going to have to be Major Sweets. Yeah. I have to really write this down and not do this whole walking through a scare zone. Number 4, that's going to be the Triplets. Where's that? Triplets of Terror. Number 4. 5. Ooh. 5. It's going to have to be Insidious. 6. Goblins Feast. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do Ghostbusters once more, but I'm gonna actually sit down and rank these. But I think I got my rank. The middle are the hard ones to do, but I'm gonna go do Ghostbusters one more time. That is the IP to see. It's my number 2, and I'm not gonna make it to the back of the park in the next 10 minutes. So let us walk through again this scare zone. The wizard's out here, still wizarding. We've got the plague doctor still plaguing. The wizard, I don't know what the hell the wizard's doing. He's just casting a spell or something. But yeah, I think we got 8 minutes to get one more good one in on Ghostbusters. I think we can check out the torture equipment real good. One-arm special. Again!
Bye, friend.
Bye! They seem to remember the guy in the captain's hat. I've gotten saluted in houses multiple times and stuff like that. They seem to remember us. Uh-oh. We got the queen. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. We got the guy in the cage. I think we're gonna get one more run through on Ghostbusters, because that's number 2. Then I'll write it down, figure it out. But yeah, I don't gotta help her. Oh, one more run through on Ghostbusters. Let me text my buddy. Tell him what I'm doing. Get in there before it closes. King and Queen. Say goodbye to the King and the Queen. They are leaving. They shall leave. I shall jump Let me show you how much time we don't have left. It is 1:53. I'm gonna do one more run on house number 2. I still like Slaughter Cinema better, but it's a good, I like to put it like this, it's a strong number 2. Let's jump into Ghostbusters one last time. Should get there right when it closes, because it's kind of a long walk. But yeah, number 1, Slaughter Cinema 2. Number 2, Ghostbusters. I'm gonna text and say I'm doing Ghostbusters once more, and I'll get you with the recap. So I think we are cutting it as close as humanly possible with less than 2 minutes to go in the night. We're gonna leave plenty of room so we get every scare in this last house. There's nobody here. They're pulsing through, but this is beyond pulsing. I think I'm the last person through Ghostbusters tonight. I'm gonna turn off the camera and go through Ghostbusters, my second favorite house. One last. All right, so it is 2:06 a.m. I'll show you. We are closed down for the night, and I wanted to give you my my final wrap up of houses here. Number 1, Slaughter Cinema 2. Number 2, Ghostbusters. Number 3, Triplets of Terror. I love the number of people in that house. Number 4, Major Suites. Number 5, Insidious. Number 6, the Latin American Monsters. Number 7, A Quiet Place, or as I call it, Alien not in space, but on land. Number 8, Goblins Feast, Baby Yoda. Number 9, the Real Monsters House, which went woke, and the only man in there was Wolfman. And number 10, the Museum. Now for scare zones. Number 1, the Torture Fair, for sure. I love Renaissance festivals. I'm a Renaissance festival geek. Number 2, the Blumhouse. It wasn't scary, but they did a nice representation of everything Blumhouse has done. Number 3, Florida Man, or Swamp of the Undead, which was in Central Park. Number 4, Duality of Fear, which was the one when you came in with the king and the queen, not the Renaissance king and queen, but like the king and queen alien. And number 5, the worst, was that, what do they call it? The demon floats in Hollywood. The Demon Queens. Was this event worth it? I totally think it was. If you are one and done, meaning you're coming one time for the year and you're done, it's fantastic value. You get to try all the food, you get to try all the drinks. Do I think they're gonna do it again? It's probably unlikely. But the $350, I feel like I got my $350's worth, and that's kind of, sort of, all that really matters there is, did you get your money's worth? My buddy's hanging out in the AC. You can kind of see Universal Halloween Horror Nights right there. You'll see the sign. I feel like I got my $350 worth. Overall, out of everything in this event, I only bought one thing here, which was one Dufftoberfest. So I have to put my camera down. I got Chucky right here. With Chucky.
All right, kid.
Oh, he's talking.
Fun's over.
I'm gonna give this event the, I keep forgetting the name. The Premium Scream Night. 2 major thumbs up. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. But that's my rankings, that's my ratings, and I'm sticking to it again. Top 3, Slaughter Cinema, number 1. Number 2, Ghostbusters. Number 3, Triplets of Terror, followed by number 4, Major Suites. Number 5, Insidious. Number 6, the Monsters of Latin America, Monstrous. Number 7, A Quiet Place. Number 8, Goblins Feast. Number 9, the Universal Monsters DEI House. And number 10, the Museum of, I don't know what the hell that was. It was Museum of Decaying Security Guards. And again, number 1 for is the Torture Fair for the scare zones. Number 2, Blumhouse. Number 3, Florida Man, also known as the Swamp of the Undead. Number 4, Duality of Fear, which is the entry one. And number 5, Demon Queens. That's a wrap up from Universal Studios Florida at 2:10 a.m. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye.